welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. How's everybody doing? Trapit, thank you so very much for the resubscription with Amazon Prime. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Hope you're having a great day. Hope your weekend was well. If you celebrated holidays this last week, I hope that was well. Hello, Jessica. How's it going? Welcome. Been a while. Hey, JS, how's it going? How's everybody? Cool. Yeah. Winning hand. Nelson is back. Let's go. Nice. Yeah. So it was holiday week last week for me. This week is convention week, so it's a busy little time for us. Has been preventative. Nice. Turn on a fan. It's hot in this room. Oh, but yeah. So I'm leaving for Philadelphia later this week for PAX Unplugged. Work has been. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully you get a break here soon. Yeah. We got PAX Unplugged coming up. Anyone else going to PAX Unplugged? It's a good time. I think it's probably my favorite convention of the year. I just like it's relatively chill, pun kind of included there because it's in Philadelphia in December, so it's chilly, but it's a nice, more relaxed convention where you get to play a lot of games. So it's always a good time. You'll be out by me then. Nice. Are you going to PAX? I just actually right before the stream I realized that my hotel was actually for the wrong, or I didn't have a hotel for Thursday, so I need to fix that. um, I thought but whatever. But yeah, sweet. I was down in Louisville with my family for this last weekend. It was actually kind of nice. We had all of my like family come in for Thanksgiving, which was fun. It's the first time since I don't know 10 years since we've done that, which has been kind of crazy. But it's your sister-in-law's birthday this weekend. Gotcha. Well, happy birthday. So that was good. And then my one of my best friends, my old podcast host, he was celebrating Thanksgiving up in Columbus. And so last night we actually ended up meeting halfway in between and got dinner, and so that was nice to see and stuff. So but yeah, so we're here. We're gonna be playing. I had talked last time, our last stream, that I wanted to play more Venom, and so we're gonna be trying a Venom versus a Red Skull. I figured we'd try a little bit more challenging of a scenario. I decided that we're gonna go with Hellfire, mainly because it's new and I like new flashy things. We're gonna try Hellfire. I don't think Hellfire is gonna be too impactful to the challenge rating of kind of the Red Skull, but then we are going to run Mr. Hyde, which I think will be fun because anytime Mr. Hyde gets revealed, we have to go find our self experimentation gets revealed, we have to go find Mr. Hyde and Adam. And so I think that's going to be a little fun to mess around with, to see, you know, giant minions coming in, and it's going to force us to be a little bit more creative in the deck play. It's not as bad as Legions, but yeah. Has the thought of full symbiote crossed your mind? Talking about like symbiote suit? I actually don't. I'm not 100% sure how great symbiote suit would be for Venom. I think it'd be okay because he uses his health as a resource, but we don't really have any readies. Wait, no, we do. We have running gun readies. That sounds kind of fun. I'd be down. Hey, JS, how's it going? So excited to see you bring Venom to the table. Let's go. Yeah, so we're gonna try Expert Red Skull and see what happens. So I think it'll be fun. But we have not built a deck yet, so we get to do that. I think we are going to. I mean, Justice is good. I was thinking leadership, potentially. Flash loves the symbiote suit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I haven't played Justice in a while, and I think I want to try a float like a butterfly with Flash because he's got, a lot of different. It's multi-gun's not an attack, so that doesn't really work. But I think we can use his confuse ability in here, and try and use that to add into damage. I think that could be kind of fun, and I don't think I've done that yet, and so it feels like a pseudo old hero new trick type situation. We can use flash to control multiple restricted cards. We may actually even go with the side holster to get a fourth restricted slot, so we can go full arsenal. Be kind of fun. Venom is your first hero pack. Played him quite a bit and still love him. He's really cool. Really cool. How does symbiote suit work with Venom thematically? Did you pull this spandex suit over his tactical armor? Yes. That's 100% how it works. That's really good. All right, let's build a justice deck. The one thing that I do like about leadership with the Guardians is that welcome aboard card. I just think that that's so sweet. Alrighty. Cool. So let's grab our confused toys. So we got Dazzler. I actually think Banshee is probably gonna be something that we go with here with the like pretty heavy minions that we're gonna be encountering. Jessica Jones is always a good time. I think Captain Britain for this scenario is gonna be pretty fun. Oh, blindfold. How do yeah. We got Cypher. After Cypher attacks and damages a confused enemy, draw a card. Kind of interesting. Kit for more. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Let's grab Symbiote 2 before we forget. Skill Investigator, Sonic Rifle, Symbiote Suit, and Side Holster. I remember the correct term. It's not side arm, it is side holster. I had a fun leadership deck with Flash using the Soldier card, Cable Ally, a lot of player side schemes, and the event that prevents consequential when side schemes are. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I haven't played that. The event that prevents consequential when side. Only one gun, right? Only one Sonic. I'm only grabbing one Sonic rifle. I think we have a decent amount of confuse. Um, outside of that, we're gonna grab X. X is really good against Red Skull. We're gonna grab Nick as well. One of the things that Red Skull, I guess, think players going up against Red Skull really do enjoy is um, 3 thwart minions. Yeah, Dazzler. Yeah, Dazzler's hiding right now. Dazzler's nervous. Played Loki for the first time a couple nights ago, solo X23, and still took 2 hours. Yep. Yep. It's a long one. It's definitely a long one. Let's grab superpower training. That's gonna get us our multi-gun. Or I guess anything else if we don't draw into it. I don't actually know. Take out the guards, lay the trap, Generation X. Yeah, I feel like that's not something that I'm super interested in. I think Overwatch is probably the right call here. Feels pretty good in this situation. You could go one way or another and just whiff the entire game. Mission planning is so good with command team. Oh, I bet, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, what's mission planning? I was thinking mission training. Until the end of the phase, allies you control do not. Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. That's really cool. I feel like the ones with side schemes in the victory display is something I haven't really done too much playing with. We need kit. We also have a ton of really cool allies. I'm actually gonna grab our guardian allies in gray. I'm gonna grab a mansion while we're here. One in the correct sleeve. Man, it would be yeah. Guardians don't have any resource generators. Venom, cool. For some reason, I never find him for sale in the UK. Is Sonic Rifle? Sonic Rifle's pretty good. Sonic Rifle's pretty solid. Um, there's Kit. I guess Venom himself is a resource generator. Let's grab our doubles. Let's see where we're at here. I never grabbed float 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's grab float. We got 4 slots left. Gamora is an auto include. Yeah, 100%. Gamora is so good. Um, even like Rocket is pretty good if you have like a high minion scenario. Where are my Guardians? Groot's pretty good. Drax is okay. I think we're just gonna go with Gamora here. I think we're pretty heavy already on our allies. Now, right now, I'm counting how many yellow cards we have. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow cards that are over 2 costs to see if we can justify running Power of Justice. Hey, you going to the con this year? Thinking about heading down for the first one? Are you talking about? Are you talking about PAX? Or are you talking about Con of Heroes? Because the answer is yes to both of those. um, I haven't bought my ticket for Con of Heroes. I need to do that, but that's on the to-do list before PAX. On sale. I mean, always full. Oh yeah, always full price. Yeah. Let's go back to Justice. Let's see if we can. With Symbiote Suit, we're thwarting pretty consistently on the side schemes. If we have a Overwatch, we could go making an entrance. I feel like making an entrance is pretty solid, or Justice Served could be pretty nice. Heroes, yeah. I do plan on going to Con of Heroes this year. Looking forward to it. Time to get back to work. Alrighty, see you, Trap It. Good morning, James. How's it going? Welcome. Honestly, Think Fast is not bad. We do have a good. We have a decent amount of Confused, so I don't think we need more Think Fast. I think we have enough Confused. Scare Tactic is pretty solid. It's a 1 for 4 once we have Float out. That's not bad actually. I think yeah, let's go Scare Tactic. Get that damage out there. But I think if we have we have a lot of thwarting already, and so I think we're gonna try and add in. Ooh, and then turn the tide. We're gonna go Scare Tactic, turn the tide, call it a day. I like anything with resource kickers requirements. Oh yeah, that's true because he gets that wild, so like concussive blow kind of thing. So it's kind of heroes a bunch of people playing champions. Anything else going on? Yeah, so it is a bunch of people playing Marvel Champions, but it is hosted, uh, and there's different events that go on. There's like different scenarios that are created. There's like a new campaign that they build for it. So it's a ton of people playing champions, but it is like new stuff too as well. So it's a good time. It's a really good time. Yeah, I've had a just a ton of fun with Con of Heroes. Um, there's usually like promos, there's giveaways, there's like a raffle giveaway and everything for people to um come up to like the prize table. The prize table will have comics, it'll have alternate art stuff, it'll have custom content, tokens, holders, just anything that you really there's a ton of stuff that you can choose from. And then yeah, people just play all day. Hey Ryan, how's it going? It's a bit of trek from Florida, making sure it's something I could do at my local game store. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, it's a long way. It's a long way. I usually drive, and it's a trek. It's a trek, but if you can make it, I think it's definitely worth going. It's it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go up to 12 hit points. And Red Skull starts with 16. Red Skull actually does not have a ton of health for like one of the higher challenge villains in the game, I don't think. Which is kind of interesting. 16 on stage 2 is not a ton, and on stage 3 he's at 20. Seems a little bit low. Oh, need that there. Oh, and I need my tokens. I think you can fly in, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's Uber right away from the airport up there. I think if you're flying in, you probably need a ride or a rental car or something. So I'm not 100% sure if it's Uberable, because it's not actually in it's not actually in like Minneapolis. It's in Roseville, I think. So it's a little bit out of the way. Wish there was a similar event in the UK. Yeah. You and Villa need to start it. That'd be fun. Alrighty, put the red house into play. Always do this. Red house comes in with 3 threats. Red Skull cannot take damage. When a character would thwart this side game, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. This is the side scheme deck. The sleeper is off camera. Villain con. Ooh, that'd be fun. I like that. I like villain con. That's fun. Then we got the Rise of Red Skull. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. It goes up by 1 threat each round, and we threat out at 8. Red Skull stage 2, he gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play, so it's going to be a minimum of 2 because we add 1 every single phase. And then when revealed, deal an encounter card to each player. We got that here. We've got a hand size of 6, and we do have a setup ability that says discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a weapon, upgrade, and add that card to your hand. Got here a little late. What's the deck idea? The deck idea is having fun with Venom. We got Run and Gun, Turn the Tide, Symbiote Suit. That could be kind of fun. Grasping Tendrils. And Multi-Gun. Sick. Alrighty. We got the Multi-Gun. I think I'm going to mulligan these guys. If we can hit behind enemy lines, we can use Symbiote Suit and ability to hit behind enemy lines, clear the Red House, confuse Red Skull, and then the 3 here can pay for the Multi-Gun. I guess, like, what am I hoping to draw? I guess I'm hoping to draw a double, because if I'm discarding into a Multi-Gun, that'd be nice to have a double here. Sounds fun. Yeah. It's just it's nothing super exciting or super different. It's a float deck with Venom, which I don't think I've tried before. Let's mulligan the 3. We got Kit, Scare Tactic, and an Overwatch. We'll discard cards until we get a weapon. Yikes. Make it stop. No! Oh, there it is. Okay. Yikes. Okay, well, there goes half the deck. We got a Sonic Rifle. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and flip up to Mr. Venom. Let's go ahead and symbiotic. Actually, we may not even need to do that. I may do it just so that I can hang on to Sonic Rifle. So I can drop in Multi-Gun using Symbiotic Bond. Behind enemy lines will clear Red House. And then we have Sonic Rifle that we can drop next turn. Now we've passed, I think, 2 out of the 3 doubles, which is a little tough, but but here we are. So let's go ahead and just do that. Let's go ahead and Symbiotic Bond. We'll take 1 damage. Spend these 2 to play a Multi-Gun. Multi-Gun, we can exhaust to deal 2 damage to an enemy, 1 damage to each minion engaged with the player, or remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to use Symbiote Suit and the Scare Tactic to play behind enemy lines, remove 3 threats from a side scheme. And because we paid with it For it with only mental resources, we get to confuse Red Skull. Then we will multi-gun and Venom for 4 damage here. Alright. We're going to keep Sonic Rifle. We'll stand up. Got a Venom's Pistol. A Genius. Nice. Turn the Tide. And behind enemy lines again. 2, 4, 5. Venom is just so good. Okay, we got 1 here. Top card is the Sleeper Awakens. Ooh, alrighty. So we're starting here with the Sleeper. When revealed, put the Sleeper into play engaged with a player. The Sleeper is defeated. Remove this card from the game. Got Guard, Retaliate 1, and Toughness. When revealed, engages the first player. When defeated, remove him from the game. Woo! Alrighty, Red Skull is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. And we're going to get effectively 5 plus a boost card, I think. We're gonna take this. It's gonna be 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sleeper's gonna hit us for 3. I'm trying to figure out if I can just tank it. I saw you're going to PAX this week and playing any champions there. It'll be my first time going. Looking forward to it. Maybe I don't know. I plan on bringing a deck or two just because sometimes it happens. I'm not there for a super long time. I'm leaving like earlier on Sunday. The hotels were incredibly expensive. And so I had to cut the trip a little short just because it was so much. But yeah, I will be there. I'm hoping that we get some games in. I know D20 will be there as well, and so I think we may try and get something in. I'll post something. Venom is crazy. The effect of his abilities once per phase makes me think there must be some crazy. Oh yeah, 100%. We're gonna take 3 from the Sleeper. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna hopefully Sinister Strike. Well, that's probably game. We're gonna defend this one. He's attacking for 2. Put Hellfire Pawn into play, engaged with us. And then we've got Hydro Exo Soldier with Toughness. Yo! Red Skull showed up and chose Violence today. Holy cow. Alrighty, that's fun. Cool. Sick. Let's multi-gun and deal 1 damage to each one of these to knock off the Toughs. And then we got 1 damage there. That is not an attack, so we're not going to take the Retaliate. I think that's the play. Drop the pistol on the table. Get Sonic Rifle on the table. Potentially confuse here. Red Skull can be brutal sometimes. I hate getting the Sleeper before. Oh, he's so mean. King recently got obsessed with Marvel Champions. Heck yeah. Been binging your videos as well. Nice. You're extremely healthy. Thank you. Going crazy trying to figure out Doctor Strange pack, but it's out of print. Yeah, I'm hoping that they put those back into print soon because I feel like it's nice to have access at least to everything. But yeah, awesome, sweet. I'm happy that you're in the game. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry to hear that. I somehow got one for 200 a night. Otherwise, yeah, mine. I'm looking at trying to figure it out because I may change because I had that. It was the wrong dates for the hotel, but like mine was like 380 a night. It was like the cheapest one I could find within walking distance, and it's like you could go like elsewhere for 300, but then you're paying an Uber twice a day. I assume that they will go back and reprint. Yeah. I'll catch the rest of the game later. Hopefully your cat's okay. See you, James. People are trying to sell him for like 150. Ugh, gross. The other option would be to... Nah, not worth. Well, okay, hold on. We could go behind enemy lines, turn the tide to push some damage onto... Probably Hellfire Pawn. Oh, we this has patrol, so we can't. Never mind. Okay. So let's go ahead and Genius, turn the tide for a Sonic Rifle. Behind enemy lines for a Venom's Pistol. There's our 3 3 restricted items. We're going to go ahead and use Sonic Rifle to confuse the Exo Soldier here. So we're going to be looking at taking 2 and hopefully no sinister or no surprise schemes. We'll flip down the flash and let's stand up. Got 2, 4, 6. Pistol works with defense as well. Yep. Oh, Protection Venom is amazing. I love Protection Venom. It's been a hot second since I played him. We got 1 here. We're going to flip into Censor the Past. Each player chooses up to 3 cards in the discard pile and shuffles them into the deck. That's going to be really nice. We got Locked and Loaded, Captain Britain, Run and Gun, Skilled Investigator, Gamora, and a Side Holster. Alrighty. Red Skull is confused. Hydra Exo Soldier is confused. And we got 2 from Sleeper and Hellfire Pawn. The 4. Our encounter card is in Twisted Reality. It's in Site 1. Attached to a side scheme. When the attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first player an encounter card. I'm going to throw that on Sleeper Awakens. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think we're going to heal. I think we're going to try and get out Captain Britain. Ugh. If we play Censor the Past, we need a blocker, right? We're not going to be able to take a hit to the face with a Red Skull, which is going to be hitting us for 4. So I think Captain Britain can come in. Captain Britain and Flash can take out, or I guess like Captain Britain and Multigun could take out the Sleeper if we wanted to do that. Because I don't think Censor the Past is the worst thing to leave out there with the acceleration icon. We do have a buffer of 1 scheme here, so that could be fine. Flash then could take out the Hellfire Pawn, and we're looking at a block here and Hydro Exo Soldier. Could drop something like that. The other option could be, I'm not going to be able to play Run and Gun and a ally. If we go Gamora, if we play Gamora, we can get a, yeah. But Gamora and Flash can take out the Sleeper. Multigun can take out Hellfire Pawn. I think that's probably the route that we're going to go. Rather than spending the Captain Britain, we can hit a Gamora. And hopefully we have a event in there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Do we have a Turn the Tide? We Turn the Tide in the deck. That could be it. Nope, there's the Turn the Tide. Scare Tactic there. A Scare Tactic there. I'm trying to think, I don't have an event in the deck, so maybe Gamora is not the play. I'm decking out regardless. I think that will be the play. If we do that, I'm not healing. I'm at 4. We'll risk it. Let's flip up to Venom. Let's go Locked and Loaded, Run and Gun, and Captain Britain to play Gamora. Hello, all the way from Costa Rica. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Nice. We're gonna go 2 here. Gamora will take 2 back, 1 from the consequential, 1 from the retaliate. We're gonna trigger the response. Got Nick and a I knew it was a pistol. Deal on counter card. Okay. We're gonna use the sonic rifle. I'm gonna use the sonic rifle before I shuffle the deck. To confuse Red Skull, and then we're gonna have Gamora do her thing. I was like, we can get the sonic rifle back in the reshuffle, and then we have access to that. We could hit it with the Censor the Past, but I'd rather not. Multi-gun is going to take out the Hellfire pawn. Oh, if we hit the sleeper, oh shoot! If we hit the sleeper, we have to deal ourselves an encounter card. I forgot about that, and we pop the main. Ooh, got Skill Investigator, Side Holster. I think we're actually gonna go here instead, and then Venom with a pistol will take out the soldier. Cause I can't do 3 encounter cards with taking out the Sleeper Awakens this round. Alrighty, let's stand up. It's kind of a tough spot for us. We got X, which is nice. Nick, which is also nice. Superpower Training. That's gonna be a fun combo right there. Locked and Loaded, and Behind Enemy Lines. We got a lot of confuse. What's the best campaign box? In terms of campaign, I would say Sinister Motives. In terms of overall, just everything that comes in the box, probably Next Evolution. Alrighty, let's add 2 to the main. Takes us to 7. Red Skull is going to attack us. Oh wait, no, we have to add the Inner Circle. Place 2 threat here for each Hellfire. It's only there are no Hellfires, so it's just 4. Red Skull is going to attack us for 4. We're going to block with Gamora. It's going to be +2. There goes our obligation. That's going to be nice. And then we got the Sleeper here. We're gonna just block with the pistol. Go 3. We take no damage. We got 2 encounter cards coming our way. The first one being Power and Decadence. Give the villain a tough status card. Give this card to the villain as a face down boost card. After this activation, he activates again. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be real bad. And drawing near. We're going to be discarding a card from the top of our deck. Placing a pursuit counter. Discard an identity specific card to get rid of it. Sweet. We have 4 health. I'm kind of thinking we just drop a Nick. I'm trying to figure out. They really made us this is tough. Red Skull is confused, so I think we are going to be flipping down. Mainly, we are going to be taking 2 hits. So, because of that boost card there. I think we're going to play Nick. We may hang on to X, actually. And then we can stay up. If we play Nick and Professor X, We can stun the sleeper. Yeah, that's going to be it. All right, so let's take a damage. Use these 3 to play Nick. We're going to draw 3 cards. We got Sonic Rifle, Spider Sense, and Project Rebirth. Those are tough cards to pass up. I think we're going to. I think we have to, though. We're going to toss these 3 for Professor X. It's going to stun the sleeper. And then we have blockers for both activations of Red Skull. Hey, let's go. X. We're gonna thwart Censor the Past later, because I think when we thwart Censor the Past, I would like it to be a fairly thin deck, and so then we can choose exactly what we need at the time of thwarting it down to shuffle back in. So we're gonna thwart here. We're gonna go 7 to 4. It's gonna go back up to 6. Nick will thwart this down to 2. Let's just get that within a manageable range. Multi-gun. We'll thwart here for 2. That way we can multi-gun there again to clear it. We have a couple of... The nice thing about thwarting here now is we get a card, but the card doesn't do anything for us. Drawing near is going to trigger, which is going to be very annoying. But I think we flip down next turn and potentially can avoid it. What's the hero you have the most fun? Not the best. Probably Domino. I think I very much enjoy Domino. I very much enjoy Miss Marvel. Mad... I like Iceman. Iceman's really fun, but I think I would say Domino. I think Domino's probably my top one. All right, let's stand up. We got 5 cards. Got Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is about to be thwarting for 900. Symbiote suit. Overwatch. Overwatch is really nice here, actually. Banshee. And a scare tactic. Alrighty. We're going to add 2. Take us up to 4. Red Skull is going to attack. We will block with X. It's going to be... Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, we have to do this first. Prison Camps. When defeated, the player defeats this scheme, searches the deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play, shuffles their deck. That is probably going to be Nick. It's just such a good value to thwart 3 here, get a Nick into play. Oh, so good. Now X is going to... We're going to be looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack from Red Skull. 7, 8... After this activation, the enemy activates against you again. Do not give it a boost card. Professor X surprisingly does not survive the attack of 8. And then we got another attack of 5. No boost card, though. Nick will block this one, and we'll lose Nick. Sleeper is stunned. And counter card is Dark Designs. Oof. We got 1 threat there, and he's going to scheme. Then we will get our Nemesis. Jeez. Red Skull is absolutely the king of side schemes. Yes. Alrighty. Our turn. We're going to discard the top card. Place 1 here. And get our Nemesis. Which... More symbiotes. And the frenzy here. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme while a symbiote is in play. This is not going well, team. The dog and Domino's kid is low-key... Cosmo? Yeah, Cosmo is a lot of fun. Alrighty. Cool. Yeah. Hey, Robbie. Want to stop by and say hi and love everything? Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. This is tough, team. This is not great. Um, this is not the play. Um, I think what we may do, we could drop a Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones can we can drop an Overwatch onto prison camps. Jessica Jones can thwart prison camps. We can clear like Censor the Past. Um, and potentially draw into something with Skilled Investigator. uh, Jessica Jones can block an attack, but then we lose here. I think we may flip down to try and get out of. We could play Symbiote Suit. Symbiote Suit could be our out here because it gives us 10 health. If you were invited to create a hero, which hero would there be and what powers? Hmm, that's a good question. I will say that I like playing the game more than I like designing the game. That's a good question. I think I would like to see Luke Cage and something similar to like Colossus dealing with tough. Oh, Daredevil. Random story. Let's go. I think we go Jessica Jones. What are we looking at if we flip down? Red Skull is going to scheme out. That's fine. But if we go to 0 on the main, Red Skull could. No. Oh, we're gonna have Professor X. So we'll have a block. We'll have a block with Jessica Jones. We take 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. We can multi-gun. We can Venom's pistol. We can take 2. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and use these 3 to play Jessica Jones. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thwart. So that's cool. We're going to throw Overwatch onto prison camps. Jessica Jones is going to thwart prison camps. To clear this, we're going to trigger Overwatch to clear 3 off of Censor the Past. So there goes those 2. We're going to get a ally, which actually maybe Nick rather than X. If we go Nick, we get some cards, which would be nice. No, we'll go X. I think we need X here. Professor X coming into play. We're gonna confuse Red Skull, and then we get to shuffle 3 cards back in. We got Nick, Symbiote Suit, and Project Rebirth. Because that's gonna help us heal. Went to a meetup for some Marvel Champions game. Nice. One of the players had made promos and modified the set to be DC comic. Oh, that's cool. Changed out Captain Marvel art to Superman. Used it from the cover of Superman #1 from last year. One of the guys is like, "Is that Nelson all over?" I swear to Galactus, they used your likeness for the Superman's face. Okay, I will have to look at it. Let me write that down. Superman #1 by Joshua Williamson. Okay, I will. Actually, I can just look it up now. Superman 1, Joshua Williams. Is this it? The Dawn of DC? That's amazing. I love that. Well, that makes me just happy. That's fun. That's really fun. Nice. That's fun. That's awesome. That's really funny. I'm going to thwart 3 here. Take this down to 1. We're going to attack this symbiote. We're going to multi-gun this symbiote. Anyways, I thought it was funny. Yeah, 100%. That's amazing. I love that. We got Genius. Run and gun. That could be very helpful. Scare tactic. Run and gun again. And Kit. Alrighty, we got 1 here. Red Skull is going to... Oh, no, we're going to add... Oh, Hydra reinforcements. We're going 3 encounter cards. Yo, team. Player defeated this game discards a non-elite minion. So that's going to be nice. Red Skull is attacking for a lot. X is going to block. Exhaust the character you control. Be Venom. Superman sitting down for a game of his favorite game of make-believe superheroes, Marvel. I would watch that. Superman playing Marvel Champions. That'd be amazing. Oh, that's game actually, isn't it? Shoot. Yeah, that's game. Because I can't block everything. We're going to try that again. Because I feel like that was horrendously brutal. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Yeah, sleeper on turn 1 is not the play. That was yeah. I would not recommend seeing the sleeper. And then honestly, drawing the dark designs to lose the confuse was pretty punishing. Sleeper turn 1, yeah. Where are my symbiotes? Where did I put them? There they are. Alrighty. No more sleeper. Alrighty. Cool. Hey, we actually did hurt Red Skull. Brant, how's it going? Red Skull is... Oh, no, 100%. How's it going, Brant? Alrighty, cool. Sometimes he is and lures us into thinking he... Yeah, right? He just piles on. He just piles on top of everybody. Yeah, there's just no reprieve from the constant pressure. And like I was never able to actually flip down and utilize. I utilized one confused, but I didn't have Project Rebirth or anything. Yeah, you're going to PAX. Sick. I will be there as well. We're gonna try and I think D20 and we may try and figure out a time to play some champions if you're down. Are you gonna be there the entire time? Alrighty. We got the red house in play. Sick. Nice. Doing any swoo stuff? Alright, let's see what we got. 2, 4, 6. Give us that gold. We got Turn the Tide, Banshee, Jessica Jones, X, Pistol, and Behind Enemy Lines. I don't hate this. We're going to play X over Behind Enemy Lines. We're going to keep Venom's Pistol. It's going to be hard not to keep Jessica Jones, but I don't think we actually have the money to do everything that we want. So if we go 3, then we could hang on to Turn the Tide. Because we'll be able to symbiotic bond for the pistol. Let's do that. Oh, we're going to actually get another card. Yeah, it'll be fine. Got Kit, Float, Superpower. We're going to discard until we get a weapon. Gonna be our entire deck again. Mostly there for work and media. Nice. There's a pistol. All right, so we got 2 pistols, so that's nice. I feel like him and Strifer are the only inbox villains that are easier in campaign than regular game. Yeah. Why? I haven't played the campaign in a while. Why is I think you get those upgrades that like give you plus like 1 thwart and stuff. Is that why he's easier in campaign? I think so. All right. Let's flip up to Mr. Venom. That could be a crazy start if we wanted to do that. If we wanted to, we could play superpower training, use X to clear, and then get yeah, that's the play, right? We got X to clear superpower training for our gun. We're losing a float. We're losing a pistol, but I feel like the tempo here is just so good. The tech cards, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I've played those. All right. Let's do symbiotic bond. We're gonna take one. We're gonna play superpower training. Ah! Ah! Strike felt a lot harder than absorbing man. Oh, like a sorry. I read that as like Strike felt harder than absorbing man. I was like, yes. No, yes, he felt like a harder absorbing man. I see that. Yes, I agree. I agree. That's that. Yeah, I've never made that comparison, but once you say it, I totally see it. Take out there. Go find our multi gun. I assume multi gun is the right call here, right? I feel like it has to be. The other option would be spider sense, but multi gun. Yeah, it's multi gun. Multi gun's so good. The only benefit he gets is extra threat to start, which yeah. Turn the tide for a Venom's pistol, and then we will thwart using our attack to take out the red house. Multi-gun will throw 2 damage here. Alrighty. I like that start. That's a pretty nice start. I also think that starting without an ally turn 1 last game was very detrimental. That was pretty tough. We got Overwatch, Running Gun, Turn the Tide, Sonic Rifle, and a symbiote suit. They said I wouldn't do it. We've got self-experimentation, searching counter deck and discard power from Mr. Hyde and reveal him. Tough. That's the point. Mr. Hyde, when revealed, if Zabo's engaged, discard a mini attacks. All right. Self-experimentation comes in with 5. Forced interrupt when a brute enemy would take any amount of damage, remove that much threat from this scheme instead. He's a 1/3. And here we are. Loki as a hero. Look at the top 3 cards of your attack. Take one take one, rearrange the other 2. That would be cool. That feels like a Loki thing. Yeah. Fought Kang last night. I like Kang. Scarlet Witch is a good one. Deco Silly spam Chaos Magic with rapid response into Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, and that's sick. Discard a card from your hand to add 1 from the discard pile to your deck and shuffle. That'd be really cool. Captain Marvel would hit for 6, KO, rapid response, team training. That's sick. Have you weighed in on what you think the silhouettes will be? I did. I think it was Bucky, Shuri, Silk. I don't remember the last one that I think it is. Falcon maybe? I think Falcon. Alrighty, Red Skull is going to punch. We're gonna block with an X. Just activation, place a pursuit counter. By X. Then we got Mr. Hyde, who's going to attack us for 3. I'm going to take it. 1, 2, 3. We got 2 cards. First one is Red Skull gains Retaliate 1. And Bitter Rival exhausts the character you control for each side scheme in play. Well, that's sad. Don't worry, we do have a running gun, which I think we will use. Leroy! Finally managed to tune in after all your morning meetings. Nice. Nice. Welcome. Happy you're here. I actually make cards for the custom community, but for Transformers oh. Iron Fist and Luke Cage would be sick. Leroy! Alrighty, let's go ahead and multi-gun here. Take this down to 2. Nope, that's not how that works. Down to 3. Got a little excited there, didn't I? Okay. Let's go ahead and play a run and gun. So we're going to ready Venom in each weapon that we can control. We're going to go ahead and Venom's Pistol attack Mr. Hyde to clear here. It's going to clear self-experimentation. We're going to play... shoot. That is after I thwart. Turn the Tide does not work there. This is at 3. We can multi-gun and thwart there. That would be 3 damage on 2, turn the tide. That's a little bit better than just the... Or on Mr. Hyde. That would be a little bit better than just multi-gunning Mr. Hyde. That's... here we go. Okay, so multi-gun here to take this down to 1. Then we will thwart with Venom to clear self-experimentation. We'll play Turn the Tide to hit Mr. Hyde for 3. Do I use making an entrance in this deck? I have. I haven't. It's not in this deck specifically. I thought I would have enough thwart. I don't know if I actually do though. On the same team with them, nice. Silk was an odd one when I first heard, but it makes sense the longer I sit on it. The Shield Web Warrior wave sounds pretty awesome. Yeah. Flip down to the flash. Stand up. Side holster. Run and gun. Genius. Genius. Spider Sense is nice. Scare Tactic. Scare Tactic. Go 1. Flip into a Mass Chaos. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and place 1 thread here for each different resource icon. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's huge. Love that for us. I mean, it stinks to lose the Savage attacks, but here we are. Alrighty? And then we got a Crisis here. Red Skull is confused. Mr. Hyde is going to add 1. Then our encounter card is Red Skull's Luger. This is going to be future Nelson's problem. We're gonna figure out Mr. Hyde first, just in time for him to come right back. I think that's what's gonna happen. Alrighty. It is our turn. We're at 8. I don't think I need to heal here. I think I'd rather use my activation for not healing. So let's go ahead and flip up to Venom. Genius will play Spider Sense. We're going to run and gun this. I think we'll play a side holster and we'll use a run and gun to ready Venom. So let's figure out how we can best... Oh, shoot. Red Skull is going to hit us for a lot. Ow. Let's go multi-gun to take out Mass Chaos. That way, Red Skull is only going to be hitting us for 3. I think we can defend that and then flip. Venom will punch for 3. Take this up to 6. Then we will take a damage. Scare tactic to run and gun. Ready, ready, ready. Such an awkward amount of threat or damage. So I guess we'll go 3 and multi-gun to take out Hyde. I would love to design cards for the game. I think I have good ideas like the Loki ones. Yeah. There's a really big custom community. There's a Discord that's pretty popular. Saw the hero and expansion leaks for After the Shield. 1000% are real. I mean, leaks suck, but at least we know we're getting good stuff. Alrighty, let's stand up. We're at 7. We're going to be taking 2, 4, 5. Project Rebirth, that's nice. Grasping Tendrils, huge, actually. Cancel the attack if you pay for this card using only physical resources. Stun the enemy, that's incredibly good for us. I think we use Project Rebirth for that, actually. Yeah. Mansion, locked and loaded, and energy. Love it. Got 1 here. Counter card is Sense of the Past. Comes in with 3. Red Skull is going to attack. We're going to take a damage. Use Project Rebirth to play Grasping Tendrils. Actually, we get to draw a card first, which is a Strength. Just kidding. We're going to use Strength to play this. Oh, that was so satisfying. Yes. Okay. When the villain initiates an attack against you. When the villain so I'm triggering Spider Sense, drawing into Strength, playing this. Cancel the attack. If you paid for this card using only physical resources, stun the villain. Boom. Ooh. Ooh. So nice. And counter card is Spreading Lies. Place 2 threat on each scheme in play. All right. Got 5, and then this goes to 6. All right, we got some threat to clean up, but we bought ourselves some time with the stun. We also have a mansion that we could drop, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, heck yeah. Alrighty. What we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and thwart for 2. I don't think I can take out Sense of the Past this round. That's annoying. Let's take a damage, energy locked and loaded, and symbiotic bond to play mansion. We have 1 card left, so I need to figure out if I can take out Sense of the Past before I shuffle my discard pile, because we can set ourselves up to have just a really, really good upcoming hand. I don't think I can because I don't have the pistol or anything. So let's go with mansion. We're going to draw into Gamora. It's going to give us an encounter card. But we're going to use Gamora to play Project Rebirth. Just start building out a little bit. I think we're going to focus a little, mainly on the main. Red Skull is confused. That's huge. Grasping Tendrils is an incredible card. It's such a huge tempo swing. It's so nice. I very much enjoy Grasping Tendrils. Alrighty. We got that there. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 here. Take this down to 4. That's going to go up to 6. Spreading Lies would pop it at that point. So let's go ahead and multi-gun and take this down to 2. Then we can figure out Sense of the Past next round. Let's stand up. We're going to stay in hero form because he is stunned. And then hopefully draw into a Confuse, which we can use to flip down next turn. Got Dazzle. There it is. Banshee. Blindfold. Behind enemy lines is another Confuse. Sonic Rifle is a Confuse. Let's go. This is going to go to 4. Red Skull is stunned. We got 2 cards. First one, Drawing Near. And Master Plan. Alrighty, maybe we're never touching Sense of the Past. Master Plan, I don't think... that was a voice crack. That was kind of weird. Master Plan, I don't think I realized just gives you an acceleration token if you don't have But you will always have a side scheme. You'll always have a side scheme. Never mind. Drawing near for 2, or for 1, I should say. Mansion will draw us into a Overwatch. Um, Part of me wants to get out the Sonic Rifle. Part of me wants to get out Dazzler. I think either of them are pretty solid options. Can we go? We cannot hit the behind enemy lines. Can we go blindfold and behind enemy lines? We can, but if we do that, we don't get the Sonic Rifle. But we can use behind enemy lines, get a blindfold out, and then also confuse Red Skull with behind enemy lines. I think I like that. Found out Expert 2 is a card that's like Master Plan. Dude, Expert 2 is like stupid. Like it's insane. Like some of the cards are just like the villain takes another turn. Have fun. Good luck. It's like, okay, like we'll see. We'll see what happens, I guess. Hilarious stuff. I think this is the play here. So let's go ahead and use a damage Sonic Rifle to play behind enemy lines. That's going to clear 3 threat from here. Yeah. Take this down to 1. It's going to confuse Red Skull, because we paid for it with only mentals. We're going to go ahead and drop everything for a blindfold. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Hydra Exosoldier, Sebastian Shaw, Exhaustion, and a Hellfire Pawn. Brutal. Okay. So if we get rid of the Hydro Exosoldier, this will be our encounter card. This would be our boost card for next turn. Then Exhaustion. We're going to get rid of Exhaustion, and we're going to go Hellfire Pawn for Surge. If we can figure out a way to stun and modify this arrangement, I think that would be really nice. Expert 2 is brutal. I was doing some standard 3 Expert 2. You're a braver person than I. Exhaustion, yeah. I was like, if we could figure out a way to get Exhaustion into the boost slot, that'd be nice. But blindfold will go ahead and thwart 2 here. Take us down to 7. Multi-gun will take 2. Venom will take 2. We'll flip down to Flash. I'm going to use Project Rebirth to heal 1, 2, 3. Oh. It's good to know. It's good to know. Surge. Give each player an encounter card. Give the villain a face. Yeah, it's so brutal. Actual card that exists. Yeah. Yeah. I think I tried like one time. I think I tried it one time. I was just like, no, this is not for me. Got to take off. Alrighty, see ya. Have a good one. Got Grasping Tendrils, Captain Britain, Nick, Run and Gun, Locked and Loaded, and a Energy. That's nice. I do like that. Let's go 1 here. We're going to flip into a Prison Camps. I love seeing Prison Camps. Getting that ally is so good. This is actually 2 because it's an acceleration. Red Skull's confused. We got a Exo Soldier with toughness. All right. Mansion will draw us into a strength where actually strength gets discarded and we do get our nemesis here. That checks out. Good thing we have a running gun. So then we will mansion to draw into another running gun. Sick. We love prison. Clip it. Clip it. I think it has 4 boosts just for the lulls. Oh, yeah. 100%. Yeah, it's insane. Alrighty. We got a running gun. We need to play a running gun. I would also like to get Nick out. And so this can be Nick. And we have enough for running gun. Oh, we're going to draw cards with... So we're actually going to hang on to this. If we can. Sick. Feeling pretty good. So we're gonna use Rebirth to heal. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to use Project Rebirth for the card draw or for the heal. I think at this point, seeing this, I'm gonna use it for the heal. But I was trying to like, I was trying to figure it out to see if I could get a card draw instead. All right, let's flip up to Venom. Multi-gun will go ahead and deal 1 damage to each one of these guys. Alrighty. Name a better 1-cost support than Project Rebirth. In Children of the Atom, I think is a really good one. My mind went in the right build, Cerebro. Right, because it's a 1 card draw, but it's a specific card draw. But like it's such a limited limited number of heroes where that's actually a better build. So IPAC for Star-Lord. Dude, Star-Lord loves IPAC. I love how much Star-Lord loves IPAC. All right, let's use our damage, energy, and a locked and loaded to play Nicholas Fury. We're gonna draw Savage Attack, Scare Tactic, and a float. Okay. Trying to figure out what I want to do with the pistol. Honestly, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna take Locked and Loaded. I'm gonna use Captain Britain instead of Locked and Loaded. I'm gonna play Locked and Loaded to go find a pistol. Because now I can use that pistol and I can thwart these side schemes. If I could put out a Project Rebirth into here, oh yeah, that is true. Ant-May heals for 1 more, but can't draw a card. Yeah, I think Project Rebirth is probably better than Ant-May. Project Rebirth, like it's definitely a challenging question to find one that's better. Triskelion's a good one. Cerebro and Phoenix, Cerebro and Psylocke is really good. Are you more excited for Nick Fury or Maria Hill? Probably Maria. I think Maria fits my playstyle a little bit more, and so I think I'm more ready for Maria. I'm gonna go Scare Tactic for a pistol. Then we're going to thwart down prison camps with the 2 pistols to go find Professor. Gamora could also be pretty interesting, but I'm gonna go with. Actually, I may go with Dazzler. I'm gonna go with Dazzler. Because X is nice, but we already have a block, so I'm gonna go with Dazzler. Confuse Red Skull. Okay. We do have float. I think I'm going to pass on float here because we can hit float with Censor the Past. We're gonna go float, Savage, and a running gun to play running gun. We're gonna hang on to Grasping Tendrils. No, we don't need to because we do have a Nick. I guess Nick and Black here. All right, so we're gonna ready Venom in each upgrade. Okay. Multi-gun will take out the symbiotes and deal 1 damage here. Okay. Dazzler will thwart down Frenzy. Take a damage there. We'll pistols everything for Censor the Past to clear there. And we're going to choose 3 cards to shuffle back in. It's going to be Float Like a Butterfly, Running Gun. It's going to be hard not to choose Running Gun. I'm going to be, not going to lie to you. Maybe Sonic Rifle. A Sonic Rival. You could have killed the Exo Soldier too. Oh, I bet I could have. Um, I think I'm gonna be using Nick to block here, so I think I kind of already. Oh, we're gonna get an Exo Soldier as our encounter card because of Grasping Tendrils. That's nice. Which deck should I sleeve up using Cyclops Gunboat Diplomacy, Children of the Atom, or Jubilee Aggression deck that's trying to drop at 24? Jessica Jones would be good. Jessica Jones would be good. I think my thwarting problem is solved now though. I think that Jubilee Aggression deck sounds incredibly fun. Cyclops sounds better. So it's kind of like what are you hoping to accomplish, I guess. But that sounds fun. 24 damage grand finale sounds sick. All right, let's go Nick to go 1 damage here. We're gonna hang on to Grasping Tendrils and stand up. We also have a blindfold as a block. We got Kit, Overwatch, X, and Running Gun. All right. I'm gonna add 1 here. Red Skull is going to attack. We're gonna trigger Spider Sense to draw into a float. We're gonna use our ability. 1 damage. Overwatch to play Grasping Tendrils. So we're going to cancel the attack and then stun here. Hydro Exo Soldier is going to be blocked by Nick. And we got a Hydro Exo Soldier here. Nice. Big fan of that. I do have a running gun, which is kind of insane. Let's. Oh, sorry about that. We got multi-gun, so let's knock the tough and deal 1 damage here. I think we will run and gun. We're gonna take this down to 1. We got a mansion, I guess. So let's see what we got there. It's a skilled investigator. I did not do this. Oh, we got the sleeper. Oh, that's exciting. I totally forgot to add the sleeper into the mix. Alrighty, so sleeper, guard, retaliate 1, and toughness. The toughness is gone. I'm just going to have taken the damage on blindfold. Or the attack on blindfold. The toughness is gone from the multi-gun. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Like, I think I forgot something there. Okay. Oh, I did not draw near. Got too much stuff going on. Not 100% sure how many times I've forgotten that. We could, well, he's stunned. We could go X. We could stun here and block something else with X, but I don't think X actually helps us that much. I think it's a running gun. Let's toss everything for a running gun. Ready. Stand up. We'll go ahead and multi-gun to deal 1 damage to each one of these. We will go for 4 on the sleeper. I'm going to remove that from the game. Remove sleeper from the game. Skilled investigator will draw a card into Turn the Tide, which we will continue. No, this is after you thwart. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Dazzler will go ahead and punch here for 2. Take this to 3. We do have a Turn the Tide. We're going to toss Turn the Tide. We're going to stand up. Stay in hero form this round. We're going to get a toughness villainous. After he is attacked, to give him a face down boost card. He cannot be attacked again this phase. That's fine because we can multi-gun. Oh, he's toughness. We can multi-gun to knock the toughness off. That's not an attack, so that's nice. And we got Jessica, Genius. Scare Tactic, Sonic Rifle, Run and Gun. There's the Run and Gun. It's like 2, 4, 5. 1. Hydro Reinforcements. We get to delete a non-elite minion, which is Sebastian Shaw. That's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice, actually. Sometimes I like multi-gun not being an attack or thwart traded. Other times, yeah, right? Right? Stunned. Hydra Soldier is going to hit us for 1-2. We're going to get Sebastian Shaw. Toughness and Villainous. We got Hellfire Pawn. Surges into a Sinister Strike. We're going to place 1. And Rezgul is going to attack. Going to block. And Dazzler's gone. Oh, and we get to draw a card from Spider Sense, which is a Grasping Tendrils. I don't have the kickers, so I think we're just going to sack Dazzler. Sweet. My turn. I'm going to remember this. We're going to discard. Go 1 here. I think we need to flip down and get rid of that at this point. Okay. Let's go ahead and Mansion. We got a Savage Attack. Okay. Yeah. It's time to put the hurt on. I think we're going to multi-gun 2 here. Clear this and delete Sebastian Shaw. He's non-elite, so that's nice. Jessica Jones. Oh, wait, and Skilled Investigator triggers, so we get to draw into a Turn the Tide. It's going to deal us an encounter card. I do believe that we will flip down this turn so that we can get rid of drawing near. And then also hit Project Rebirth twice, which will be really nice. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to take the damage, Turn the Tide to play Savage Attack. We're going to hit the Exo Soldier for 5. It does have Overkill. So we're going to hit Red Skull for 1-2. We'll go ahead and blow out the Hellfire Pawn with our pistols. We'll go Jessica Jones, Grasping Tendrils, and a Scare Tactic to get rid of the right hook. Do I want to play Sonic Rifle or Running Gun? I think we're going to go Genius and Running Gun to play Sonic Rifle. Just to get more confused on the table. We'll flip down. Oh, I don't have... That's annoying. Okay, we're not going to play Sonic Rifle. We're going to just... We have these cards. We're going to discard Running Gun to get rid of drawing near. And then we're going to hang on to this. Oh, wait. We can Project Rebirth to draw a card. Then we're going to use that to play it. Okay, cool. It all works out. We're good. The final hero I need. Bet you can't guess who it is. Who's the most of Spider-Ham? I think that's my guess. My guess is Spider-Ham. All right, let's stand up. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's a good guess. But the fact that they said Valkyrie, yeah, that's a good guess. Oof. Alrighty, let's go ahead and draw 6 cards. Behind enemy lines, Running Gun. Grasping Tendrils behind enemy lines. Energy. And a Locked and Loaded. Alright. Let's go 1 here. Encounter card is the Inner Circle, which is going to come in with 4. Iceman. Oh, forgot to get him due to UK delays. Yeah, I don't think I would have guessed that. I was gonna go. I was gonna guess something old, like older. Okay. Confuse. 2 cards. First one being Master Strategist. When he activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme in play. Then discard this card. And we got Dark Designs. We're gonna get our Nemesis minions. They're back. Found a few of them a month ago. I passed out to new players. East Coast Canada, always keeping. That's sick. That's awesome. He was out of stock for like 3 months. I just forgot. Yeah, yeah. I think you did, but yeah, that's super awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. Alrighty, let's mansion draw into an Overwatch. We do have a running gun, so we all of these are fine. We're at 6 health. Do I? It's such a weird hand. Like I don't love the hand. Um, do I draw a card? Or do I heal? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw into it next. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Nice. Okay. We'll flip up to Venom. We're gonna multi-gun, deal 1 damage to each one of these guys. We're gonna remember that we did that. We're gonna thwart for 3 here. Take this down to 1. Then we will energy. Overwatch behind enemy line. Oh wait, no. Energy behind enemy lines to play running gun. So we'll ready everything. Multi-gun will take these out. Her hero pack is sold out on Amazon Canada and scalpers are. Oh, Wasp is becoming harder to find. Interesting. Interesting. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver wreck Kang. That's a fun team to play together. Okay, let's go grasping. Let's go Overwatch behind enemy lines and locked and loaded to play X. We'll confuse Red Skull here. Go ahead and thwart here. Clear that. Skilled Investigator will draw us into an Overwatch. I was kind of hoping for a float. Oh, we'll throw an Overwatch here. Venom will clear the main. And we have a block here. Sick. I need Spider-Ham, Star-Lord, and Kang. I always play solo. Is Kang fun solo? I would say that, yes, he is very fun solo. He is best for multiplayer, but he's really fun solo still. Yeah. We got Grasping Tendrils. Okay. Maybe X doesn't do anything. Running gun. Kit. Blindfold. And Gamora. Give me that symbiote suit. Got 1 here. Hydra reinforcements. Comes in with 2. We're getting an additional encounter card. Red Skull is going to attack. We will, when he initiates, we'll draw into a float. There's float. Then we will take a damage blindfold for Grasping Tendrils. Cancel the attack and stun. 2 encounter cards. Hey, chat. Hey, Salsa. How's it going? Did you play Battle of the Bots, the weekly challenge? I didn't, but I looked at it. It looked intense. It's where all the drone minions get Sentinel and all the Sentinel minions get the drone. You play Ultron? Seems fun. Seems real fun. What is the weekly? Yeah, that's cool. Alrighty. We got Sinister Strike. Excellent. Got 1 here. We get to draw a card. This is actually perfect. We'll block with X. It's gonna get two block or two. After this activation, we're gonna put one. X is gone. I may just play that after this with the same deck. Sounds kind of fun. Then we got Right Hulk. He's got the Retaliate back. Oh wait, actually he's stunned. Just kidding. So I'm just gonna shuffle these back in. Okay. Mansion will draw us into a strength. Strength for float. Multi-gun will thwart here. Nope, I don't want to do that. Venom will attack for 5. No, I want to get rid of this Retaliate first. Turn the Tide, Kit, and a damage. We'll get rid of the Right Hook. Then we will attack for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hang on to Kit, actually, instead of Running Gun. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work, shoot. We do have to use Kit because of the resources. Anyways, we'll shoot here. Get rid of Hydra Reinforcements. Skilled Investigator will draw us into a Symbiote suit. We'll flip down to Flash. We'll heal. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hang on to Symbiote. We'll toss and we'll stand. Venom hasn't beaten Red Skull yet. Better remove that Space Nitrate. Got Scare Tactic. Savage Attack. Captain Britain. Dazzler. And a Nick. Oof. 1. Adding this card, which is the Red House, coming in with 3. Red Skull's Confused. Our encounter card is a Kevin Zabo. If Mr. Hyde is in play, discard. He gets. When defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Mr. Hyde and put him into play engaged with the player who is engaged with Calvin Zabo. Alrighty. Alright. Sick. Alright, I think we potentially can do this round. So let's go Mansion. We're going to draw into a Banshee. That's going to give us an encounter card. We're at 7 health. I think we go for the card draw here. I'm going to draw into a Running Gun. That's huge. That's huge. Alrighty. Let's flip up to Venom. Venom will go ahead and thwart down the Red House. Skilled Investigator will draw us into a Genius. Beautiful. Beautiful. Surfer Trade. Genius. Damage. Banshee. We'll play Nick. Draw Locked and Loaded. Jessica. Savage Attack. Locked and Loaded Jessica. Captain Britain. And Savage Attack. No, we're got Captain Britain, Jessica, Locked and Loaded, and Dazzler. We'll play Symbiote Suit. Get 10 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heck yeah. Okay. Sonic Rifle will confuse Red Skull. Nick will hit for 3. Actually, let's math this out a little bit better. Multi-gun will go for 1, 2. We will run and gun to stand up. Venom will hit for 6, which will push Red Skull. Deal each player an encounter card. Comes in with 20. Nick will hit for 1, 2, 3. Multi-gun will hit for 2. We'll stand up. Okay, less damage than I was expecting, but that's fine. We got the symbiote. Oh, we're going to have so many encounter cards. This is insane. That probably wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done. Missed opportunity to give it to Nick, Iceman, and eventually Silver Surfer. Locked and loaded, Venom's worst card. I think so. Yeah, it is. It is. Got Scare Tactic, Turn the Tide, X, Overwatch, Kit, Running Gun. Go up to 3 here. Red Skull is going to attack. We'll block with Nick. Oh, wait, no. First we get this. Mass Chaos. Got Lightning. Lightning. Punch. Punch. Mental. So 3 total. Red Skull's initiating an attack. We draw into it. Grasping Tendrils, so we're probably not going to block there. Nah, we'll block with Nick. Oh, there goes Under Fire. Calvin is going to hit us for 1. Then we got 4 encounter cards. Insight Reality. Attached to a side scheme, when it is defeated, we get an encounter card. Infinite Power. Give Red Skull a tough status card. He attacks you. Initiates an attack. We get to draw a card into an energy. Overwatching Kit will Grasping Tendrils. Cancel the attack and stun. Insight. Sight 1. And Infinite Power. Give him a tough status card, and then he's stunned. Sick. That worked out. Like his second worst card is I agree. I'm not the biggest Savage Attack fan. Okay, let's go Mansion to draw into a Gamora. That's pretty interesting. Multi-gun will knock the tough. Venom will attack for 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep hearing Overwatch and thinking of the game. I probably won't play Marvel Rivals. It's just not really my type of game. But nice. Let's go energy, turn the tide to play Run and Gun. Ready, everything. We'll attack for 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sonic Rifle for the win. Venom's good. Venom's really, really strong. Okay. We're going to just take the same deck up against the Ultron challenge. We're going to try it out and see what happens. But yeah, so we got a little bit of time left. And I think that's what we're going to try and do. So I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen. We're going to get the Ultron stuff up, and we're going to see how Ultron and Sentinels work together against Venom. All right, see you soon. Heck yeah, let's go. We got the weekly challenge, which is Battle of the Bots from Fantasy Flight Games. What it is we're playing Ultron with the Sentinel modular set. And the Sentinel modular are the Sentinels gain the drone trait and the drones gain the Sentinel trait. So it'll be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're just gonna play the Justice Venom deck that we just built, just to try and stress them a little bit and have see what happens. Ultron's mean. Ultron's mean. So looking forward to it. Uh, after playing both recently, Venom is better than Magneto. Yeah, I would say by a fairly wide margin. Every single one of Venom's cards, except for Locked and Loaded, is incredibly powerful. So that right there, I think helps a lot, especially when you're looking at like Magnetic Missile, and also just his cards are way better costed for what he needs to do. He also has statuses in his kit, which Magneto does have stun, but it's a very very situational stun. So I would say Venom's pretty good. It's about Captain Britain for interrogation room and add skilled investigators in there. Yeah. I think Captain Britain can head out. Interrogation room. Is that the one after an ally thwarts? You can that would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. For the drones. I'm down. To be fair, Magneto has a lot of toughs via metal. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I think yeah. Yeah. Project Rebirth is really, really good. What do we say? Interrogation room. I think that Magneto is very good. Magneto is incredibly powerful. I just don't think that he outshines. After you defeat a minion. Oh yeah, that works. That bubble really. Oh, the bubble is so good. I think probably the bubble is. I'm trying to think if I want to say the bubble or his cape is the best. I think probably his cape. Think Fast is in there. No, yeah. Think Fast is not in there actually. But we have plenty of confused because we have X, Dazzler, Behind Enemy Lines, and Sonic Rifle. So I'm pretty happy with how much confused we have. But I do think Fast is a really good card. Multitasking, I think under surveillance could be good. Even the odds. I don't really run even the odds in a solo game. Doesn't really do it for me. I think I may go under surveillance. Just gonna drop under surveillance in there because if we can hit under surveillance on stage 1, we're feeling real good. I do like the build support Quentin carrier. I do like that a lot. Oh, speaking of, I need to grab superpower training. I do like that. I do like it. It's kind of cheek. Heck, let's do it. Why not, right? Build support. Now the question is, where do I put build support? Yeah, just having that resource is awesome. Alrighty. Put the Ultron drones environment into play. Ultron drones says that. Ooh, this is like. I don't know if I care because it's never shuffled, but each face down drone minion engaged with the player has a scheme of 1, an attack of 1, and 1 hit points. After a face down drone minion is defeated, place that card in its owner's discard pile. Advance to stage 1B. Each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down with them as a drone. You could always swap his Guardian trait for Avengers. Everyone knows he needed that Space Knight. Yeah. Space Knight is OP. Ultron When Ultron attacks you, put the top card of your deck into play face down, engaged with them. Until the end of the round, he gets +1 attack for each drone minion engaged with you. Until the end of the attack. Okay. No. Is there a retaliate? Just no, there's not, unfortunately. But multi-gun is the drone slayer. It's so good. Multi-gun against Ultron is so fun. Alrighty, we got Genius, Turn the Tide, Dazzler, Build Support, beautiful, Scare Tactic, and a Mansion. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. Definitely keeping Genius. Definitely keeping Build Support. I may go Mansion. If I can hit a Mansion. Let's see what happens. Running Gun is 4. Grasping Tendrils is 5. And Savage Attack is 6. Alrighty. Discard cards until we get a weapon. There goes Under Surveillance, which is sad. All of our weapons are... Jeez. Okay, Sonic Rifle. Oh, U.S. Agent? Nice. That's fun. Retaliate is only a protection. And Dogpool. Turn 1 Mansion. Such a classic. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and use Grasping Tendrils, Running Gun, and Genius to play Mansion. We use a Mansion to draw a card. Banshee. I'm going to hang on to Grasping Tendrils, actually, and instead use... Nah, we'll just use it. I'll just do it. Okay. Okay, we'll flip up to Venom. Part of me wants to put the Sonic Rifle out, confused, just to protect the Mansion from a turn 1 caught off guard situation. I think I'm going to do that. Let's take a damage, put a Sonic Rifle onto the table. We'll use the Sonic Rifle to confuse Ultron. That also just like protects the main. We'll take out Overwatch with our attack. We're going to hang on to Build Support. We'll stand up. Yeah. Yeah. We got X, Superpower, Venom's Pistol, Multi-Gun. Ooh, what a hand. 1, Ultron's going to attack. We're going to put that in front of us. We got 3. We're going to take it. We're going to take the 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our encounter card is targeted for elimination. While you're engaged with a Sentinel minion, you cannot change from hero to alter ego. It's an action. We can exhaust our identity to discard the card. I'm going to Mansion to draw into a Scare Tactic. Okay. Let's use Scare Tactic to play Build Support. Comes in with 3. I'm going to take a damage. I'm going to use Superpower Training Venom's Pistol to play Multi-Gun. No. Hold on. Let's rewind this. Okay. Instead, let's go ahead and use the damage, pistol, superpower training to play Professor X. I don't know. I don't love it. It's a nice block, right? We get the Quinn carrier. It helps us, but it's not an immediate help. We're going to hang on to superpower training instead of multi-gun. Then we're okay. All right, then we're going to have X take out build support. She's going to go... Actually, first, we're going to attack here, just in case that was the Quinn carrier. The drone does hit me for one. Thank you. And we're going to go find Quinn carrier, put it into play. Getting around the wind plate restrictions, and then that will put a superpower training in. All right. All right. We're going to have to flip down soon. Stand up. I do like where we're at in terms of how we've built, but we're hurting. Where'd your deck go? Yeah, right. 2, 4, 5. Got Kit, Turn the Tide, Pistol, Savage Deck, and a Suit. Alright. Got 1 here. Counter card. We're going to block with X. Alrighty. And we get hit for 1 with the drone. We'll take it. And counter card is Android Efficiency. We're going to put the top card of our deck into play face down. Sick. Mansion will draw us into a Overwatch. Quinn Carrier will play a pistol. We will Venom's pistol and Venom to thwart 2 here. Take this down to 1. Oh, I'm targeted for elimination right now. Shoot. Did not think about that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Turn the Tide and Savage Attack. We'll play Kit. We're going to exhaust Kit. Spin 2 to ready Venom. Venom will go ahead and thwart here. Take out Superpower Training, which will grab our multi-gun. Multi-gun will take out the 2 guys here, which is Nick and Float. And we'll float down. We will lose the main, but I'm okay. We'll stand up. We were gonna lose the main regardless. So we got 3 in counter card. Okay. We got, I mean, like we got Kit, we got Quinn Carrier, we got Mansion, we got Sonic, we got Multi-Gun. We're feeling pretty good. Like honestly, we're probably ready for a symbiote suit. I think the only thing that I would like to see is if we can get a Project Rebirth right now. Heal for 7. 3, 4, 2, 4, 6. Gamora, locked and loaded, skilled investigator, under surveillance, running gun, and a Overwatch. Nice. Go here. Pop. Gonna get a drone. And this is after placing threat here during step 1 of the villain phase. Each player must choose to either place 2 threat or put the top card as a drone. Then we're confused here. We got 2 cards. First one, drawing near. And Sentinel Mark 5. Targeted for elimination is attach your identity. He attacks you. That is game. Dang it. We were built up so nice. We were built up so nice. Dang it. Ah. Oh. Alrighty. Let's run it back. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Alright. Oh well. Lots of stuff didn't go your way. Got a sonic rifle over a venom. Yeah, that's true. And I discarded like my entire deck for that. Alrighty. Warm up game. That was the warm up game. Okay. Yeah, I think I would have still done the same thing. Potentially not thwarted that down. No, because then we would have had all the drones. I think I was still okay with what we did. We probably could have left the drones knowing that that we were losing this anyway, that they would scheme on the main. We're running justice. We could clear the main pretty easily, but then we could multi gun everything. Hey Conquest, how's it going? All right, we got 2, 4, 6. We got X, interrogation room, pistol, float, savage attack, and running. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Before we do this, we have to put a card in front of ourselves. I think ready and clearing targeted. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Like hindsight being what it is. I think I would have because I could have just multi-gun next turn, thwarted down. Yeah. Oh well. Got interrogation room, superpower training, strength, Jessica, symbiote, and under surveillance. That's actually pretty sweet. Um, I'm gonna toss here. Yeah, we'll go Nick and a Banshee. I don't know if Banshee makes it into this deck, but here we are. Quinn Carrier, Spider Sense, Dazzler, Gamora, Skill Investigator, Running Gun, Project Rebirth, Sonic Rifle again. Nice. I did. I passed Project Rebirth, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go Strength, Sonic Rifle, and Banshee to play Nick. We'll draw 3 cards. A float, blindfold, and a pistol. I do like the pistol. We'll flip up to Venom. We'll take a damage. Superpower training. Float will play interrogation room. Blindfold will play the pistol. Nick will thwart 2 here. Take this down to 1. We'll attack here. Clear turn the tide. Interrogation room will clear superpower. We'll go get multi-gun. Why didn't he put a face down? I did. Hi, my name is Professor X, Nick, and I draw 3 cards. Yeah, it kind of blends in. Like they kind of blend in um with the table. Got multi-gun there. Multi-gun will just shoot Ultron for 1/2. We're gonna hang on to under surveillance. Let's stand up. I will say, if we draw a scheme and we lose this because I didn't play under surveillance, I will flip a table. We got side holster, behind enemy lines, build support. Let's go. Turn the tide. That's all we get. We got 1. Ultron's going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick. Maybe 3, 4. There goes Nick. Yeah, I am the one who spoke 100%. Yeah. We'll take one from here. Then we've got upgraded drones. Alrighty. Well, that's annoying. Multi-gun and upgraded drones do not get along. Alrighty. Uh, turn. We don't actually have to do that. Yeah, we'll do it. Go turn the tide to play a build support. We're not gonna get the confuse. Um, okay. Multi-gun and multi-gun will take 2 here. Venom will punch here, which interrogation room will clear build support. We'll go grab our Quinn carrier. Quinn carrier behind enemy lines will play under surveillance here. We'll drop a side holster onto the table. That puts us at a 7. If we go to 2, he's going to scheme for 2. I think we risk it. What's great about this game, what I thought your plan will succeed, then encounter. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Turn the tide is good there. That's true. I think we're going to flip. We don't actually have to flip down because we can defend if we need to. We can wait for a confuse. I've been experiencing it a lot. Yeah, it's definitely something that will come and punch you. We're gonna hang on to behind enemy lines instead, and we're gonna stand up. Genius. Scare tactic. X is better than behind enemy lines. Savage. Sick. I know some of the villain knows the exact card to pull every time. Yeah, it's like yeah. The RNG, the RNG is programmed to not really be RNG. Ultron's going to attack. We will block with a pistol. So 3 to 3. I'm going to put a counter here. And we take 1 damage from here. Our encounter card. Struggle for control. Exhaust Flash Thompson. Take 2 damage. Or put 1 set aside copy of Enraged Symbiote into play engage with you. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. Discard this obligation. Okay, so we will go ahead and put a Symbiote into play. And there's no reason to flip down. So we're gonna stay up. It's always the perfect encounter card, right? It always every single time. 100%. Yes. That's so funny, yeah. Alrighty. Genius and Savage Attack will play X. Will confuse Ultron. Multi-gun will punch the symbiote. Interrogation room will remove 1. Yay! X will thwart here. Quinn Carrier will play Scare Tactics to deal 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will stand up. Turn 1 play Mansion. Here's your cutoff card. Yeah. Yep. I will say, I do not miss Gang Up from Standard 3. I don't really miss Gang Up. Oh, we have this. That's annoying. Alrighty. Locked and Loaded. Savage. Grasping Tendrils. Let's go. Behind enemy lines. And Energy. Nice. Add 1. Ultron's going to initiate an attack, putting that there. I'm going to Quinn Carrier take a damage to play Grasping Tendrils to cancel the attack and stun. We'll block one of these attacks here, and we'll take another damage from the other. Counter card is Dark Designs. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then he's confused. There we go. All right. X goes away. I could get rid of upgraded drones. I think that's probably the right call, right? So let's go ahead and pitch these to get rid of upgraded drones. We'll multi-gun these two. Sweet. Glad I did that. Locked and loaded. Yeah, locked and loaded is not even your discard pile either. It's just your deck. Oh, they do teal damage each. Good call. Thank you. Oh, wait, oops, wrong one. So I think I've been attacked twice. Yeah, locked and loaded doesn't even search your discard pile. Lame. Okay, we're gonna risk the flip down. We'll heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss locked and loaded. I could have confused. I'm okay. I'm good with that. All right, let's stand up. There's 4 in counter card. You don't think locked and load is bottom 10 hero card, Leroy? I think it's tough. I think it's tough. I don't like it. I would argue that. Wait, why did I flip down? Oh, to heal. Overwatch, run and gun, scare tactic, grasping mansion, and locked and loaded. Nice. We'll go 1. Ultron will scheme for 2. 5 total. So that takes us up to 6. 1 away. 2 encounter cards. Invasive AI. Each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there goes our confuses. And repair sequence. Ultron heals 2 damage for each drone minion. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains surge. Targeted for elimination. Alright. Fool me once. Bunch early game in Galaxies. Well, we'll play it to go find a pistol. Oh, meditation for multigun. Bought this game in July based on Marvel Champions Tracker. I'm up today. I played 300. That's awesome. Nice. Do you have a favorite hero? Flip up to Venom. We'll throw an Overwatch on the main. We'll take a damage. Use. Oh, wait. Oh, we don't have to do that because we have Quinn Carrier. We got Quinn Carrier, Grasping Tendrils, Scare Tactic, Running Gun for Mansion. Mansion will draw us into Dazzler, which I think I'm just going to hang on to. We're going to take a damage to play the pistol. We'll thwart for 3 here. Take this down to 3. Proc Overwatch. Clear 3 here. Multi-gun will take this down to 1. We got Dazzler in our hand. We're going to hang on to it. Let's stand up. So, 1 wind. Wait, hold on. It can fetch a Sonic Rifle, but Sonic Rifle is in my discard pile, so I can't get it where it's at. D20 has a win. Okay, let's hold on to Dazzler, Scare Tactic, Jessica Jones, Nicholas Fury, Blindfold. Got one stun. Encounter card is Program Transmitter. After each schemes, place one threat on each side scheme. Exhaust our hero, spend 2 mental resources to get rid of the card. Nice. Luther! Yeah, absolutely. Let's go Mansion to draw into a float. It's going to be hard to pass up. Quinn Carrier, Blindfold, Jessica, Scare Tactic, and that's it. We'll play Nick. And we'll draw Skilled Investigator, Symbiote, and Behind Enemy Lines. We'll drop a Skilled Investigator. Husk is amazing with Venom. Nice. You just want to complete every hero before Galaxy's Most Wanted, then I'll start playing GMW. GMW is tough. GMW is brutal. Good luck with that. Let's go ahead and just get rid of targeted for elimination. Hold on to Symbiote Suit. I think we're going to use Float Behind Enemy Lines to play Dazzler. Wait, that's not how that works at all. Sorry, Dazzler Behind Enemy Lines to play Float. Yikes. We're going to hang on to Symbiote, even though that is pretty much all of our Confused gone this round. We got Sonic X Behind Enemy Lines. I do have another Behind Enemy Lines, which we can use. So we'll use that then. Nick will thwart here. And then Multi-Gun will punch for 2. Skilled Investigator. Daredevil Art. Yes. If you play on Standard, it's not that bad. Plus, the Market is the best campaign. Market is really good. I think I do like the Reputation track a little bit more, but I do really like the Market campaign. 2, 4. Behind Enemy Lines. GMW will go well since if you've ever had even the odds in Overwatch for your Justice player. Drang is good. Drang is really good. Yeah, there's a ton of Surge. So what's that? Espionage? Black Widow's fairly decent against Ronin. Ultron, Nick's blocking. Bye, Nick. Counter card is Nowhere is Safe. Place a pursuit counter, then discard Skilled Investigator. That's what this card says. You see it? It says discard Skilled Investigator. Yeah. Any tips for GMW? Rush. Play true solo. I would say rush. You're the best option you have is to rush the game. Done Justice, Venom, and Protection Rocket had a blast. Captain Marvel is really good, yeah. All right, let's go Mansion to draw into a Savage attack. We'll take a damage. Quinn Carrier, Savage attack behind enemy lines for a Symbiote suit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got a Spider Sense. Play a Side Holster. Multi-Gun will take here. Interrogation Room will clear here. And we'll punch for 3, 5 on Ultron. 4, 5. We're at 17 health. We're going to stay up. We have Spider Sense now, so let's stay up. And yeah, sick. Rush for Drang. Deal with Collector as best as you can. Be careful when you go to complete the scheme. Nebula Rush. Yeah. Nebula, you will lose at the game if you let it go on longer. Yeah, Ronin, you have to rush. Nebula is so RNG dependent. It's kind of incredible. Drang is a lot of fun. Drang is, I very much enjoy Drang. I will say that. All right, we got Overwatch, Strength, Banshee, Grasping Tendrils with the Strength. Heck yeah, let's go. We got one here. I'm gonna get a card. Initiates an attack. We get to draw into Run and Gun. And then we will Strength to play Grasping Tendrils to cancel the attack and stun. We'll take one from the drone. Got two cards. Android Efficiency. Each player puts the top card of their deck face down into play, engaged with them as a drone minion. And Sinister Strike. We get our Nemesis. Nope, that's Red Skull. That's not our Nemesis. Huh. Oh, I put one into play. From my obligation. That's what it was. This has been a really good game. Sweet. I'm glad. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Leroy. Thank you. I was going crazy. Sick. Alrighty. It's our turn. Mansion will draw us into a Run and Gun. Oh, let's cook. Let's have some fun. Multi-gun. Clear here. Project Rebirth, Savage. 1 damage to each one of these enraged symbiotes. Okay. We will punch for 5 here on Ultron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a Genius Quinn Carrier to Run and Gun. Stand up. Oh, wait, no, we have Guard. Shoot. So we'll thwart here instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run and Gun. Stand up. Gorismo, what's going on here? We are doing the weekly challenge. Gonna try to post the decks my group and I play when I watch stream and play. Sick, nice. Also patrol. Dang it. Alrighty, Venom won't do anything, I guess. Fine, we will Run and Gun. Multi-gun. Take him out. It's kind of hilarious. Okay. Punch for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll Run and Gun again. Multi-gun here. We're going to punch with 1 pistol to put him at 1 health. But I don't want to flip him quite yet. Oh yeah, thank you. Alright, let's stand up. Got 2 encounter card. But I think, yeah, once we're ready to push, we're gonna get upgraded drones. They're gonna have 2 health. We're gonna get 2 drones because of the invasive AI. We're gonna have a good number of drones on the table. We can clear those out with the multi-gun, and then he doesn't really get that. He doesn't even get that bad really when he flips. It's just like an initial onslaught. Then I think at that point we can. I wonder if I could have done that. It doesn't matter, but. All right. So we got Gamora, Kit, Overwatch, Skilled Investigator, Sonic Rifle, and a Project Rebirth. Sick. Let's go 1. Ultron Stun. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the game and the channel. We got 3 cards. First one, Advanced Drone, Android Efficiency, and Targeted for Elimination. Okay. Let's drop a Skilled Investigator. Mansion will draw us a card into Locked and Loaded. We'll go Lock and Load, Overwatch, and Quinn Carrier to play Sonic Rifle. We will Sonic Rifle to confuse Ultron. We'll punch the Ultron drone, which will put this card into play. Interrogation Room will go here. Multi-gun will clear here. My buddy saw Boom Guy make a similar magnetic bubble deck. Oh, nice. Nice. Villain Theory is a great deck builder. He's so insane. Let's use Gamora to play Project Rebirth. We have a Sonic Rifle to confuse to turn back on our float. So we're going to flip down. We're going to Rebirth for 3 heal. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's stand up. We got Kit, Genius, Nick, beautiful. Oh, Dazzler, disgusting. Scare Tactic, Grasping Tendrils, and an Energy Team. Team. We need a hero with Ultra. Oh, that'd be cool. Magnetic Bubble, break it. Yeah. Venom in True Solo is amazing. Yeah, I have him ranked as the 5th best hero in True Solo. Chat, this is the end. Alrighty, let's do it. We got 1 here. Confuse. 2 cards. Sentinel Mark 5, 6. Quick Strike. No deal. And Android Efficiency. We'll put this guy here. What's annoying is that this will be effectively a guard for Ultron when we flip up, but that's fine. Alrighty. Mansion will draw us into Turn the Tide. Project Rebirth will draw us into a Run and Gun. Feels pretty good, team. Feels pretty good. Alrighty. Let's flip up to Venom. We'll multi-gun to deal 1 damage here and 1 damage here. Venom will then punch for 5 to take out the Sentinel Mark 6. Interrogation Room will clear here. Genius and Energy will play Nick. We'll draw Savage Attack, Overwatch, Strength. Nick will push Ultron. Searching counter deck and discard pile for Ultron's Imperative, and he comes in with 27. Ultron's Imperative. And they get +1 attack and health. This comes in with 2 threat. When revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck into play face down, engaged with them as drone minions. Comes in with 2. Okay. And then Ultron becomes a 2/4, and he cannot take damage while a drone minion is in play. 27 HP. No, I think Thanos has 28. Stage 3 Ultron is 27. It's fun. It's a good time. Wahahaha. Alrighty, sick. What's the best path forward here? We'll go Strength and Overwatch and Quinn Carrier to play Dazzler. It's going to confuse Ultron, turning Float like a butterfly back on. Dazzler will knock out behind enemy lines. Okay. We're going to go Savage Attack, Grasping Tendrils, and Kit to play Run and Gun. We'll stand everybody up. Multi-Gun will punch here. Take out another behind enemy lines. Venom will thwart Ultron's Imperative. So we'll take that out. Skilled Investigator, where are you at? We get to draw a card. To a Blindfold. Turn the Tide. We'll deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll use Blindfold, Scare Tactics to deal 4 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 19. Cool. Alright, let's stand up. We've got a block. We've got 19 health. 2, 4, 6. We avoid the card. Although we could draw the card with Spider Sense. Depending on what we got, Grasping Tendrils, Turn the Tide, Scare Tactic, X, Running on Savage Attack. Place 1. I don't think we're drawing the card. I don't think we're going to draw the card here. Jubilee can eat through that 27 damage with 1 event. You take the card draw for the... It's 1... Like, we would get an encounter card. We have 19 damage. We have a Run and Gun. We have a Turn the Tide. We have a Scare Tactic. So this is 4, 8. We have lethal. I think we're lethal here. We have a card draw with Mansion. We have a Sonic. I think we have lethal. We have lethal here. So we will not trigger Spider Sense. Ultron's going to attack for 4. We'll block with Nick. Master Plan. We got 2 encounter cards. First one, Sentinel Mark 5. So he's going to attack us. We'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. But that's a guard, so that's gonna run it. And another one. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Well, that slows us down a little bit. It's kind of funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and punch for 5 to take this guy out. Mansion will draw us into Overwatch. Get us a card. It's always, yeah, always the encounter cards every single time. That's fun. Hey, yeah. Okay. We'll use Quinn Carrier and a damage, which is our ability, to play Savage Attack to take out this Sentinel. Multi-gun will punch for 2. An interrogation room will clear here. Actually, I'm not going to do that. No, I will. I will, because I'm probably not going to hit Turn the Tide. Okay. Dazzler will hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn the Tide. Grasping Tendrils. Overwatch will play Run and Gun, which will stand us up and everything we have. Multi-gun will punch for 1, 2. We'll punch for 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got it. Scare Tactic is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sonic Rifle is 3. Venom's good. Game of Sentience. That was a fun game. That was really interesting with the swapping traits there. I thought that was really good. Venom's just very, very solid. It's he's really, really strong. So very cool. Yeah, that was I like this weekly challenge. I thought this one was a pretty good one. Nice. Alrighty. Sweet. So that is Venom. We played Venom. Venom just works in all 4 aspects. Yeah, he's really good. I think his worst one is probably aggression. But even with aggression, you now have like lock and load and stuff. Like, so you're gonna cook an aggression too. So it's he's just really, really good. Sweet. Hand cannon's also really good in aggression. Hand cannon with Venom's pistol is pretty cool. With a symbiote suit, you're attacking for 5, 7 with overkill. That's cool. Just like that, Ultron was beaten. Venom can rush in aggression too. Yeah, good call. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just because he has access to so many more resources, he can just throw damage. Nice. Cool. Sweet. Well, that's going to be it for today. Oh, Fuselage. Fuselage's really good too. Yeah. Yeah, that's just 5 damage straight up, and you're pretty much, well, you are guaranteed a weapon turn 1. Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I will be at PAX, so if you're gonna be at PAX, if you see me, say hi. We're still working on. We may be able to get something set up for a Champions playthrough. I'll post something on the community tab if that does happen. It's already a fairly consolidated time frame, so it may not happen. We'll see. Because I have to do all the work stuff too. um, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to PAX. I love PAX, so yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So I will be there starting on Friday, and then I'm leaving Sunday. But good time. Playing with Modesto a while ago, he seems strong, but not as exciting since he doesn't feel quite unique. Magneto. Yeah, Magneto is strong. I like Magneto. I thought his sequencing was pretty fun. But yeah, sweet. Awesome. Thank you all so very much for hanging out. We'll be back next week. I probably won't be back on Monday. I'm getting back like super late on Sunday night. And so I think I'll probably do a Tuesday start stream, but I'll post all of that stuff on Sunday with the stream schedule. I'll just have a better idea of what's going on because thinking ahead is really hard. So we'll focus on that when we get there. But Magentio. Nice. Awesome. Thank you all so very much. Hope you all have a great day. See you at PAX. And if I don't see you at PAX, I'll see you next week. Peace.